All right, the first thing you'll do is go to nextgenscience.org. There, you will notice the Quick Search Next Generation Science Standards box. There are several ways to search the standards. Starting by grade is a great first filter as it will yield results more relevant to your role. Next, you could add a secondary filter to search by disciplinary core ideas if you're looking for specific content. However, let's just begin with grade level. I'm going to choose high school for my grade band and then click search. You should now be on the Read the Standards page. Here you can choose different views of the standards or continue to filter the standards. The default view is the performance expectation. This is a list of all the performance expectations beginning with the physical science standards. Let's select the DCI arrangement box and click Submit. You now see that the performance expectations have been grouped by their core ideas of science. Clicking on the title of one of the groups, such as HSPS1, Matter and Interactions, will bring up the entire page of performance expectations that share that same core idea of science. You could choose to download the PDF of this arrangement, or simply to continue to view the performance expectations online. The advantage of viewing them online is the ability to add additional viewing options. For example, you could choose to hide the pop-up. When you hover over the text, now it will provide additional information about the DCI or cross-cutting concept that make up the performance expectation. By selecting Hide Pop-up, this functionality will cease. You may want to see how the performance expectation is made up of the practices and core ideas. By selecting this viewing option, the text of the performance expectation changes to match the color of the practices, which are now in blue, and the core ideas, which are now in orange. You could also choose to view the practices and cross-cutting concepts or return things back to black and white. You will find the foundation boxes below. This section indicates which elements a performance expectation is made of and is from the NRC document, A Framework for K-12 Science Education. By clicking on a specific section of text, you will be directed to that page of the framework. The pop-up screen gives you options to purchase or download the framework, but you can click the X in the upper right-hand corner to exit out of the screen and go to the text of the framework. Next are the connections boxes. These make the connections to other DCIs in the same grade band. Each DCI is linked to the DCI arrangement of the connecting standards. There are also connections across grade bands. This will show you how the DCI grows from one grade level to the next. Finally, you will see connections to the Common Core state standards. These are linked to the Common Core standards so you can get more information. And that's a quick overview of how to access these standards. At this point, you will go ahead and decide which standards you want to download. So for example, if we're talking about our focus here, Earth and human activity, I'm going to go ahead and grab that. And here's my download page. And there's what it looks like as a PDF.